Welcome to episode 20, our next set. I mean, we were like freaked out whenever we got to 10, so now we're at 20. The next milestone is 30.
The next milestone is 25, and there's something about 25 that has me more excited than 20.
Okay, yeah. I think 25 because a lot of, a quarter, it moves in increments of 25, so.
That's true. I think
it's like half a century.
Yeah, I'm attracted to the quarter for sure.
I'm attracted to the quarter and its meaning, and it's only 25 cents.
Welcome back to Wait with Danny and Lauren.
Welcome back.
Lauren's in her kitchen today, and I'm loving it.
I am in my kitchen, so a brief little tour. My washer and dryer is in my kitchen. So my laundry room is also in my kitchen. Mm-hmm. I have a white refrigerator and a white stove.
Oh, child together.
Not the white refrigerator. Yeah.
Oh, my God. I love Nene.
I love Nene too. And this apartment, I love it so much, and I'm not even worried about what's in it because the location, more than anything, means everything to me.
No, your apartment is so awesome. It's really cute. Like, it's a nice, cute apartment. It just randomly has white appliances.
Right. We'll get
there. It has nothing to do with it.
No.
Your apartment is very nice and cute.
Okay. Thank you. I can hear myself a lot better, like, right now than I typically can.
I can hear you very well.
Wow. I must have my microphone set up right by the 20th episode.
A lot of the research that I was doing before we started this podcast, so many people were like, just get your first 20 episodes out of the way and then you'll know what you're doing.
And they're right, because now I know how to officially set up my microphone. I can hear myself in my headphones, but also I can't hear anything else, which is perfect.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. You sound amazing.
Also, did you change on our screens? We can see our names, Lauren, and yours used to be Danny in all caps. Now it's Daniel.
So, no, mine used to be Dan, but I logged into Riverside yesterday and they made some updates. I'm assuming they had a big rollout and now they do live streaming, and I guess they rebranded this because I did not pick this. Right. But today when I logged into Riverside, I did type in Daniel because I've just been
you've been Daniel, you've been really close to that lately.
I feel very connected to Daniel right now.
I think you're also connected to Daniel because you took new LinkedIn photos.
I think so too. I think that's it. And they're so Daniel.
They are Daniel. They have the very specific shade of green and the very specific shade of red that emulates Daniel, and the few scattered things on the desk
are so Daniel. Mm-hmm. So I'm just I don't know. I'm feeling like him.
Mm-hmm. She's him. Timothy.
Okay, so this episode is going to be a little bit shorter probably, but we'll see how things go. But I don't feel bad about that because we had a lot of Gemini energy in our last episode with Ansley.
We really did. And I love Geminis. I am Gemini adjacent. My birthday is the last day of Taurus, the first day of Gemini. So I do resonate with it, but I felt like Ansley was a great Gemini to have on, and she kicked it off perfectly.
She absolutely, I couldn't agree more. So we'll get into that playlist later, but we're going to start off doing something that Lauren and I have decided that we're going to start doing at the beginning of our episodes when we talk about our the headlines and just catching up on our week. We're going to go through our Instagram stories from the week and remind ourselves what we saw on the internet and what we did in our personal lives.
Because a lot happens from the time that we talk to y'all versus the whole weekend happens. And then it's we record on Tuesday and I'm now I have to focus on this week. I forgot what I talked about last week.
I'm so forgetful, but my Instagram story tells me everything I need to know about what I was doing.
Anything that was on our brain that was notable ends up on our Instagram story.
Exactly. And I think I have mine pulled up, and I think I'm going to have to break it into sections because if you follow me, you know that I post every song that I listen to almost on my Instagram story.
Mm-hmm.
So I counted, and I'm exaggerating, I posted 14 songs last week. Roughly 2 a day.
That's average.
Real Love Baby, that was inspired by Ansley's episode. I was listening to that, and that playlist is so amazing.
Yeah.
One of One, Gunna's album, I cannot stop listening to still. Like, it's so good. I'm loving Gunna.
Yeah.
Shoulder Lean, Flossin', Walk That Walk.
Shoulder Lean is really good. I always go crazy for a throwback.
I was on the Stairmaster and I was like, oh my God, this has got to go on my story right now.
Yes, it do.
2 of America's Most Wanted, Tupac. I was listening to that yesterday. So those are some songs that were on my story. Also, Dr. Pepper just passed Pepsi as the second biggest soda brand.
That's kind of crazy, but honestly, not really, because I know a lot of people that love the shit out of Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper is having its moment right now.
And like, nobody really fucks with Pepsi.
No. I'm not surprised in the slightest.
No, I'm not either. I'm honestly surprised that it's like not Coke and Diet Coke, but I can see it being Coke and Dr. Pepper.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of the politics behind these sodas because I know that Coke and Pepsi are not the same. No.
Dr. Pepper is under the same license as Pepsi. Yeah.
And
so I mean, it's just a win for it all because of the drink machines.
Yeah. Which drink machine are you thinking of?
The gun?
No. I'm thinking like which restaurant I know has
which has Pepsi
products.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will say this, and I don't know if it's still true, but Subway.
I was going to say Subway.
Subway always has Pepsi products in there.
That's what I was going to say. I was going to be like, I only know that Dr. Pepper and Pepsi are related because of Subway.
Every other restaurant that I love is Coke brand, like Coke products. And then also, you know, another one that is up there is Taco Bell is a Pepsi product company.
Yeah, Taco Bell and Subway. Those are the two that I associate also.
I'm so glad we hit the nail on the head with that one. That was awesome.
I know. And McDonald's has Coke products.
Absolutely. They have the best Diet Coke ever.
I can't think of any more.
I will say, wait, hold on. This is the last thing I'm going to say. Sometimes, and this is how I know that I'm a little bit of a fat ass, KFC and Taco Bell sometimes are joined in the same restaurant and they kind of like work out of the same kitchen. And KFC also is Pepsi products.
Did you know that Colonel Sanders is my grandpa's cousin?
Shut the fuck up.
Swear to God. Well, okay, I shouldn't swear to God because I don't know if that's true or not.
As far as you know, you're under the impression that you are distantly related to Colonel Sanders. And
I've grown up thinking that my whole life, so.
I mean, that's not a crazy story to run with.
No. And to be fair, it's my step grandpa. My grandma got married before I was born. And he does look like him. They do look like they could be cousins.
Aren't they just two?
And they're from Kentucky, so yeah. I really didn't ever question it. It made complete sense to me.
I was going to ride for the Kentucky part. Also, isn't Colonel Sanders just a plain white man?
Yep. Okay. With like a lot of hair, a lot of white hair and a mustache. Kind of looks like the Pringles man if he was like very white.
Yes. Okay.
All right. And also on my story, Sean Kingston and his lingerie on his balcony.
Oh my gosh.
Sean Kingston spotted at his home in Florida following his release from prison. Remember they were trying to
raided his house.
Lock him up. Mm-hmm.
Okay. You know, and the more I thought about this, okay, if they are only getting in trouble for fraud, free them. Free them because honestly, if you're stupid enough to fall for the fraud, I feel like you kind of deserve it.
That's true. And it's against the government, right?
Right. And I mean, like, really, do we care?
Sean Kingston is not going to fix their financial problems.
No. Him and that big ass TV that he pretty much stole from that company. It was like a floor to ceiling TV in his movie room that they came back to like repossess.
Oh my God, Sean. Oh, also I saw who was this? Alexander Wang had a fashion show last week and Dennis Rodman walked in it. And you know who else did?
Madonna.
Alabama Barker, kind of close to Madonna.
Oh.
They do kind of favor.
They actually, yeah, both little blonde girls. And they're both wild. That's interesting. Alabama Barker.
I know, but Dennis looked cool. He had like some studs on his head that I wasn't like in love with, but I really like his outfit. He was wearing kind of what Rihanna wore to her Fenty hair release party. They're both wearing like leather jumpsuit looking type things. Rick's is black and hers was red. You know what else was huge on the internet this week?
Tell me.
Charlie XCX's album.
Oh yeah, she's everywhere.
Brat is everywhere. It's so green. And I wonder if she knows that it looks just like me.
Yes.
I bet she would freak out if she saw my luggage.
Yes, she would.
Also, I have to I know this episode is Gemini season, but I've got to talk about pool parties a little bit more.
Yeah,
so I went to the same pool party this past weekend that I talked about the pool party episode. But this weekend, I was the DJ. I was the designated DJ, and it was on me. So let me walk you through a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I get there, and we are the first people there, so we get to control the music, easy peasy. No one cares. We have our own speaker, and we're playing. We're cool.
Okay.
Then, seriously, immediately after I had sat down in my circle and sparked up, the guy with the DJ speaker cart and iPad and umbrella situation rolls up. So I have to leave the circle. I have to talk to him, and he's real cool. And he's like, no, I don't want to play anything. I just have the speaker and the setup so you can control it all. Do your thing. And I was like, okay, cool. Thanks. And he's my height, maybe a little shorter, white, old man. And I don't mean old.
How old?
I'm going to guess 45.
Okay.
Something like that.
I was just imagining a 60-year-old little man.
I don't think he's 60. I'd be very shocked. Okay. And mind you, everyone else at this party is late 20s.
Yeah.
Everyone else at the pool is late 20s. And he was kind of giving Neville Longbottom.
Got it.
Do you know who I'm talking about from iCarly?
I didn't know his last name was Longbottom. I thought it was Pepperdine. Papperman. Neville Papperman, I feel like.
Wait, Neville Longbottom is from Harry Potter.
I was like, I don't remember Longbottom. And I think I would have remembered long ass. Hold on, now I need to look up what Neville's last name is. Let's see.
Anyways, he gave kind of mousy ratty old dude. I don't know why he's at this pool if he's I don't know.
Oh yeah. Okay. Neville Papperman. Got him.
You were on it. That's funny.
Because I remember that weird motherfucker.
I swear to you, there has to be 200 people at this pool.
That is crazy.
And
were you in the pool?
I was sitting on the edge with my feet in, stressed out like I'd never been stressed out before. I was so worried about the next song the whole time. And we had a few issues with this speaker because originally he had me playing off of his tablet that he had. That it was not an iPad. It was some tablet. And then he didn't have Spotify Premium, so there were ads. So I had to go up and try to log into mine, but oh my god, I could not figure out my Spotify password. So I had to hook up my iPad, and it was just it was a stressful situation. And yes. I originally, in the beginning of the day, when I was just playing stuff on my on our speaker, it was perfect. I had the cue set because I have a good playlist that I was playing off of, but the order matters. And I was starting off slow and vibey. And then when the sun came out, then it was started to heat up. So I had it all perfect. And in the middle of that, I had to switch and just reshuffle my playlist. Ooh. And I was just so anxious the whole entire time.
Did you even enjoy yourself?
No, I didn't. And I felt so bad because I brought a date to this pool party and one of my friends, and I was just sitting in between them, and I was like, 100% of my thoughts and feelings are about the speaker, the next song. If someone likes this song, like, I am miserable to be around, and you couldn't soothe me.
Nothing you could say or do would have helped her in that moment.
Nothing. And people kept coming up to me and they're like, oh, this is so good. I love this song. It didn't help.
You're like, hope you like the next
thank you
one.
so much. I really hope you like the next one. I don't know what it is. I was freaking out. Yeah. I was freaking out the whole day. So
were you drinking?
No. Hell no. I couldn't drink.
No, not when you have that much power in your hands on your phone.
I will say, I brought other things to the function, and that did help calm me down, like, a little bit. Every now and then I would like take a break, go to the circle and calm down, and then come back. And it was amazing for everyone except for me. Like, I was playing such good music, and it was like, it went so smoothly, but I was just freaking out the whole time.
What I was thinking about is, now this is just me personally, if there were that many people in the pool, I would not be in the pool.
Right. No, I was just sitting on the edge.
Okay. I don't know, like, that's kind of giving bathtub, but I would put my feet in, because my feet, like, they're fine.
Yeah, my feet were definitely in, but that's it. And I was just like on the edge of the pool, fuming.
Yeah, just stewing it up.
I say all that to say, like, check on your local pool party DJ.
Check on them to make sure that they're okay.
Give them grace.
Lots of it. I think just being a DJ in general is a lot harder than people think it is.
It is. And I know I sound like...
we sound crazy right now.
Crazy, but it's so true. And it's true, I think, in numbers. Like, I don't care if, like, we're at my house and I'm playing music. I'm not stressed at all, because I know that I can play a majority of what I like, and I know what you guys like. But I had no idea what any 100 of these people at the pool wanted to listen to.
No, you didn't. And it's just like, there's so many different types of people there. It's like, I have literally one chance to play a song that you guys will all like.
Yeah. And this happened to me one time at Cloud. I was the DJ for a silent disco night. And for those that don't know, silent disco, it's usually you have like headphones that play 3 different channels.
That's crazy.
And that was cool because I had like 3 different vibes that I could play on, and I wasn't like stressed out about people not liking it, because you could just switch channels and you have the chances are great that you will like one of the songs.
I've never silent discoed a day in my life.
Oh my God.
No, I really have not. Not in my whole time of Athens have I ever silent discoed.
That is so crazy, because my first year in Athens, I did it a lot. There was this place.
A lot of people do, or they did.
Yeah, this was so long ago, but it was Trapeze and a bar next door. I think they like tore it down, and that's why Trapeze is huge right now. But the bar next door did silent disco like every Thursday or something like that. So we would go a lot.
Okay. Yeah, I remember like that was like pre my time, but yes.
Yeah. Oh my God, silent disco. That's so much less stressful as a DJ, because you have options, and it's just wonderful. But I did like receive a bunch of criticism from that night, but it didn't affect me like it did at the pool party.
No, I think with the silent disco thing, because there is the 3 channels, you can just say like, okay, we'll flip it and you might like the next thing. With pool party, it's like all or nothing.
Yeah, true.
Okay, let me get my Instagram stories pulled up. Okay, so I posted a couple songs on my stories, not as many as Danny. I posted Just Vibe, the Gunna song. Love that one. We will get into this to another episode. I posted Bravo Men Who Need to Leave Women Alone. We will talk about our Bravo.
Later.
Yes. Oh, I made myself some pasta last week. Really cute.
Oh, yeah.
I did that. That's the first time that I've probably cooked in my apartment in 3 months. Oh, this has a song on it. It has Justin Timberlake on it and Timbaland, but I put it for Timbaland.
I love carry out.
I love carry out. But I posted my car got booted, y'all.
Right. And you sent that to us, and I don't know the way you sent it to me.
She thought it was like a throwback.
Yeah. I like saw it and kept on moving. Like I didn't even acknowledge it, not once. And I was like, well, I don't know why I thought you had like, I don't know.
It's okay. This problem was very fixable. Luckily, I had just gotten paid the day before, so I had $75 to get the boot off. If I was in the same financial situation that I'm in this week, where I have $30 to my name, $30 to $16, depending on the day, then I would be kind of screwed. But anyways, last week I parked my car, got booted, and I was just like, you know what? They're going to need the boot back before I need my car back. So I just left school. So I was just like, I'll come back and get it later.
That is such an interesting way to think.
Yeah, I'm like, they're gonna need it back before I need my car. And because if you know where I live, everything that I like need to do is within like maybe a 2-mile radius of each other.
Yeah, Lauren lives downtown.
Yeah, I could walk everywhere. Like, don't need to go anywhere else. And so I was like, whatever, I'll just come back. I came home, made myself dinner, showered, did like my full routine, got ready, met someone for dinner that night, and then dealt with my car.
I was going to say, they didn't take that boot back. You had to get it off.
I did have to get it off because I thought that they would come get it in a couple hours.
No,
it would have had to have been a couple days.
I love your philosophy, but I do think it's flawed. Like, I don't think they need that boot back.
I like to believe that, and even when I am 100% in the wrong for something like stupid like this, you know what? It's not my problem. It's not for me to worry about right this second. And I had just had my first day of school, like back to summer school. So I was like, fuck it. Like, I'm going the fuck home.
Yeah, no, I totally support the calm nature in which you responded, but they definitely don't care. You can have that boot
all damn time. And where I was parked was just like really an inconvenience, and that was on me. And if any of you guys know, I have an outstanding parking issue with Athens. So
outstanding.
Really outstanding parking issue. So I knew that the day was coming. So it's like, consequences of my own actions, got to take responsibility. So you know what? Move accordingly. And then I went on a full bender weekend on Saturday night. I played it cool on Friday. Saturday, I went pretty hard. I think what got me was I did wine and then vodka and then tequila. So I'm like, anyone that mixes all of that is going to be a mess.
Yeah.
And let's just say I was a mess. Yeah. Then I didn't do anything on Sunday but watch Southern Charm. And then Monday was yesterday. I had school, and Tuesday is today.
Hey Tuesday.
But yeah, my weekend was pretty chill.
Mine wasn't. I was just stressed out the whole entire fucking day on Saturday. Let's get into our playlist. So this week is Gemini season. To kick it off, I'm going to run through a little bit of the Gemini traits. So Gemini is the third astrological sign in the zodiac, and it is May 21st through June 20th. I think a big characteristic about Geminis, like one of their main ones, is their dual nature. Like, people are always saying like Geminis are two-faced, they're split personalities, they're this. So I'm going to get to the bottom of it. People think that because they can show different sides of their personality, and it's often misunderstood as being two-faced, but more accurately, it's a sign of their complexity and versatility.
Yeah. You know what? And it's all about how you spend things. So you could just say that they're highly adaptable in any like environment. They're just adaptable.
Lauren, that is the next characteristic that I was going to list. Yes. Adaptable. They're multifaceted. They're flexible, complex. Like, they just have a lot of different dynamics. It's not two-faced. They just have dual natures.
They do.
They're also curious, communicative, sociable, energetic, witty, restless, indecisive, expressive. I think Ainsley is so witty.
Yes, and she's expressive. I think she's all of those things.
Yeah.
And she's like very adaptable.
Yeah, she so is.
Oh my gosh, wait, someone's knocking on my door. People don't ever knock on my door. I would just like to tell you that no one, my apartment, as much as like I run around in here, my apartment's sacred. It's seen less than 5 men in the last year that I've lived here, which is saying a lot.
Yeah.
And that was the mailman, and he just beat on my door. My downstairs door is always locked, so like no one really is like supposed to have a key to that. I guess he does because he's the mailman, and he just trotted on up the stairs. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, is this yours? And I said, no. Sorry about the interruption, guys.
Oh, girl, no worry. That's perfect. And now we can get into some Gemini artists. I'm just going to kind of rapid fire some of them. Troye Sivan. Love.
Yes.
Lauryn Hill. You guys know I love her so much.
Hill.
I was playing a lot of her at the pool. That was received very well. I love Lauryn Hill. Kendrick Lamar, my twin.
Yep.
My body twin.
Your double. Who was the other person that we were talking about that was the same build as you?
So Keke Palmer is the same build as me, but Kris Jenner is also, she has the same shoe size as me.
Okay.
But me, Keke, and Kendrick are like same shoe size, same height. Yes. So we're like triplets. And then like Kris
probably same weight.
Yeah, we're built the same.
Literally.
Okay. Kind of. I don't know what Kendrick's got going on, but anyways, Remy Ma. She has a song that you would know. She's kind of like a she doesn't have like thousands of songs. She has a few, but they're on the playlist. They're really good. Conceited is her song. It's
I'm conceited.
I got a reason. Yeah,
I love that one.
That one is so good. Iggy Azalea. Okay,
I put one song on here from Iggy because like I just had to put the Walk a Mile in these Louboutins. Yes, but I could not put anything else on here.
I was listening to that song while I was getting ready, and 16 in the middle of Miami.
No money, no family.
Lana Del Rey is also Gemini, which you guys knew that because Ansley relates to her. Also Stevie Nicks and who else did Ansley say she? Macklemore. And Macklemore, you know who Macklemore's twin is?
Who?
Twin vibe?
Who?
Iggy Azalea.
Kind of. They're like cheesy and old.
Yeah. And kind of just like off the mark. And being a white person in the hip hop space, it's like very dangerous territory. Because they're doing it in a weird way.
But also, like, I feel like they're just setting themselves up for like, I don't know. I feel like whenever you are like a white person in the predominantly like black industry, I mean, you need to play it safe. And they are not playing it safe. I mean, they're being fucking weird.
Yeah. No, there's like things you should and should not do, and they make questionable decisions.
Agree.
Vibe wise.
Yeah, agree. Music wise too. Macklemore literally rapped about a thrift shop.
Let's keep going. Rebecca Black.
Okay. She came out with that song, and then she had like done like maybe one or two more songs after that, and now she solely just releases like dubstep remixes to Friday.
She's living my dream.
One hit wonder dream.
I think one hit wonder, that's so dreamy to me.
Who's your favorite one hit wonder artist?
Damn.
I was gonna say Billy Ray Cyrus, but I don't fuck with him. Also, he just filed for divorce.
Achy breaky heart. Yeah, he did. His achy breaky heart. I don't know. Maybe
Kim Zolciak. Don't be tardy for the party.
Whoa.
I was about to say she's a Gemini, but she's a Taurus.
She's a Taurus. She totally is. Also, this is huge. Biggie and Tupac are both Geminis.
Whenever I found that out, I was like, oh, that's kind of weird.
And Biggie is a May Gemini. Tupac is a June Gemini, but they're both Geminis.
Okay, boys.
Prince is also a Gemini.
I don't know much about him. Not gonna even gonna
Prince's Purple Rain album is Apple's fourth best album of all time. And Lauryn Hill's is on the top 5 too. Him and Lauryn Hill both have top 5 albums of all time, which is crazy. Waka Flocka is a Gemini.
Have you seen Waka Flocka live?
No, and I don't know how I lived in Athens for 5 years and never saw him, because he's always in Athens.
He is always in Athens. I think I've seen Waka Flocka maybe 2 times. First experience, 15 years old, spring break, Panama City at Club La Vila at a paint party, and Waka Flocka was performing. And I was right up in the barricades.
Hard in the paint,
Grove Street. I mean, and that was the start.
Oh, Waka.
Oh,
Waka
that's the same spring break I got this tattoo on the back of my neck.
Oh my God. It's a star, everyone.
It's a star.
Waka Flocka has one of my favorite YouTube videos of all time. He has a video of him, and I forget who it is, and they're making vegan blueberry muffins.
Oh my gosh.
And I don't know if Waka's still vegan, but back in the day, Waka Flocka was vegan, which I just think is so interesting.
I think that's so awesome. Also, I think something funny just came out of, like, not out about him, but it was, he saw like Paige Beckers in the airport, but Paige asked him to take a picture, and I don't think he realized who she was until she posted it, and he like commented and he said, "Oh, I didn't realize that was you."
I love Waka.
He I feel like, I mean, I don't want to speak too soon, but I feel like he's kind of unproblematic. I
think his like nature is unproblematic. I don't know if he's done something. I don't know his history that, but I don't either. I would love to add him to my circle. Yeah. I mean, depending on his history, he might go up on Mount Rushmore. He's been a primal part of my grow up. Yeah. Yeah. And he lives in Atlanta, doesn't he? I don't know. I think he's Atlanta. Kind of similar to Waka Flocka is Fetty Wap. I'm sorry, and I don't mean to offend anybody, but I can't get behind Fetty Wap at not one bit. And how old were you when Trap Queen came out? Seventh grade. Do you know where I was? Freshman in college. Rude. Were you? How old were you? I was a senior. A senior in college? No, girl, in high school. I was like, no way. You were a senior in college. When I was in 7th grade, I was like, that does not make sense. I could have been a junior. I remember I associate Fetty Wap, Trap Queen with prom. And I went to prom my junior and senior year. So it could have been either of those years. Yeah. But oh my gosh, to be a junior and senior Fetty Wap, that was a time. We used to make music leads to Fetty Wap. I was just about to say, do you know that old video that went so viral? That girl's, I think her name was Kelsey, in the back seat. Yes, slim, thick, with so cute ass. So me and my friend Janie, oh my gosh, recorded that. I have to find it. I have no idea where it is, but I can try to find it. It was us, and we had like a friend group, my like high school friend group, and we like, they wanted us to do it. Which part were you? I was the backseat girl that like literally just moved her shoulders. Yes. Okay. And Janie was like the front seat and did that. But it took us probably an hour and a half because of me. I can't dance worth the shit, so that's just not something that I've attempted. Okay, so I can dance, like not really. I have rhythm, like, and I know me saying that you assume that I'm lying. I'm really not. I do have rhythm. I do. Okay, but I don't know. There's just something about me. I get like weird sometimes. And I remember just being weird when we were recording that, and I couldn't get it right. I couldn't get it right because she starts in the car and then she's like, moving all this money. And then she opens the car door. And I was like, so focused on how I was opening the car door. And the girl, like, I wanted to like do the move different, right? But she had her arms like down or something. And I was like, I really want my arm. It was so much that went into the production that it just took us forever. But I did that video. Oh my gosh. In high school. Wait, how old were you whenever Hit the Quan came out? I was in college. Okay. I think that happened the next year or the year after that. Okay. Because I remember I was at the Boys and Girls Club, and oh my God, that's all we did. They did. All day long was Hit the Quan. Yeah.
But that girl that is the main like star of the video, I still follow her on TikTok and she's killing it.
Yeah, I followed her too. I deleted my TikTok last week. I can't remember if I told you that or not, but
I've been sending you stuff repeatedly.
You've been sending it to no one, girl.
Yes, and I sent you something and I said, "Oh, I sent it to you on TikTok." Not you don't have it.
I didn't even say anything.
That is rude. That's that time that at the movie theater something bad like happened to you, or like you had like
our seat warmers.
Yes, and you didn't tell me about it, and I was sitting there cold and shivering, and I was like, "You turned yours on and didn't think to just tell me."
I'm sorry.
She's not very considerate.
I'm just. I'm sorry. There is nothing I can say that will.
It's okay.
I'm just sorry.
I forgive you. I forgive you.
But my hot take about this playlist is I don't really like it.
I don't really like it either. I mean, I'm not crazy about it. And I also just don't know when I would situationally turn this on.
I don't think I'm going to.
So guys, if you don't listen to it, it's fine. Just listen to our episode.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Like, I think that this album could be so appealing to a Gemini that wants to feel seen. Like, you will feel seen by this album. I mean, this playlist. There's so much on it. And I do like a lot of the artists, but like,
yeah, I'm not
something
just
about it.
Also, Andre 3000 is on there. And like, I really am not crazy about Andre 3000 because he works heavily with Kanye.
I kind of love Andre 3000. I don't know. I didn't even like pick up on the Kanye thing of that. Where is this playlist? Because I wasn't even like listening to it. Andre 3000.
That tells how much she likes it. She wasn't even listening to it.
I was listening to it earlier and just skip. But it's okay. Like, I think music is obviously so subjective. Like, listen to it, you might like it. If you're a Gemini, I'm sure you'll love it because it's like probably gonna resonate with you differently than it does us.
Right.
But I think this episode is great.
Oh yeah, we've killed it. I
cannot find the playlist at all.
Okay, so Danny needs to find her Fetty Wap video, and I need to find my Waka Flocka picture.
I found the playlist, everyone. Andre 3000. What song is it that I love so much? Oh,
The Real Her?
Oh. No, Rollin'. That song is like one of my favorite songs of all time, and Andre 3000 is in it. It's the Dungeon Family.
I don't think I've listened to that.
You have. Yeah, I've definitely put it on around you.
Also, honorable mention on the playlist, one song that I really do like is Go Shorty Go. That has just been on loop in my head.
I loved that. That was probably one of the first like rap songs that I liked. That could have gone on, what's that? What was our first episode? Soundtrack of Our Lives. Yep. Okay. And I had a question to close out our episode.
Oh, go ahead.
Which song off of this playlist do you think embodies this episode?
Oh gosh. Okay. Hold on. Let me flip through really quick. Okay. I will say that I really like, if I had to pick 3 songs that like capture the episode to me, I would choose Big Papa, I would choose No Mediocre, and I would choose Rush by Troy.
That is hilarious. I'm going to choose Work by Iggy.
Okay.
And Count Me Out, Kendrick Lamar. Okay. Count me out of this playlist. Count me out of
it, yeah.
Also, I want to say Ready or Not is like a good one for this episode because it was just like, ready or not, here we are. Ready or not, ready. Ready or not, here we are at the end of our episode.
Thanks for listening, everybody. This was 20 and it's been real sweet.
It's been real sweet, and 21 is next Friday.
Ooh.
We'll see you then. In the meantime, follow us on Instagram, follow us on TikTok. Go look at all of our playlists. Listen to this one and tell us if you like it. Like, let us know.
Yeah, leave it in the comments.
Because I want to know. Maybe I'm just like in a mood right now.
Yeah, I mean, we could so be like just in a funk and we just don't see it. But
that's so us.
Yeah. You guys might like it.
You might. If you don't, we have 20 other playlists that you can listen to and 20 other episodes that you can listen to.
Yes.
Thank you guys so much for listening to Wait with Danny and Lauren.
Bye.
Bye.